We'll get to the Knicks in a little bit. Bad loss last night, but I ain't sweating it. You can lose a couple games in January, not panic. Plus, real quick, since I brought it up.
Yeah.
Do you know that the Knicks have not had more than 2 days off since they won the Cup?
Yeah.
And I'm not crying for them. They're professional basketball players.
Yeah.
But it's been a pretty intense run for the New York Knicks. Look, the Pistons are a good basketball team, but I hear all this panic and like the Chicken Little, the sky is falling. Like, guys, they lost 4 games. So what? It's January.
I mean, I agree with you. It was. I don't want to use the hasn't had multiple days off because it was pretty bad last night. I mean, they didn't show up. I mean,
no defense.
Cat was terrible. Defense.
No
was
assists
terrible.
from Brunson.
No assists from Brunson. They've scored now. They hadn't scored under 100 almost all year, and now 2 of the last. I think that kind of speaks to the idea they hadn't had days off. But the offense shooting from 3 has been down the last couple of days, and just this game they got absolutely.
Yeah, but it's an anomaly. It's like you start panicking. Like we're going to win 70 games this year. By the way, the Oklahoma City Thunder are 6-6 in their last 12, and it looked like a month ago that they were going to break the Golden State Warrior record.
Yep.
They were going to go like 75-7. That ain't happening. They're 500 in the last 3 weeks of basketball. So just relax, guys. It's going to be fine. The Knicks are going to the Eastern Conference Finals and probably to the NBA Finals. And you're going to look back and go, I can't believe I got all upset in January.
Well, there is one thing off of yesterday's interview, though, to be totally honest with you. Did we ever see a 4-game stretch this poor under Thibodeau?
I knew you were going to say that.
Let's just be fair.
I'm glad you said that.
I think it's silly to play the game.
You're in that Frank Isola class, my main man Frank Isola.
I'm just saying I was against firing Tibbs, to be fair.
They've got the same record they had last year at this point. You know, they're scoring fewer points per game.
Eastern Conference.
Like, no offense, because I love Frank. He's one of the great basketball reporters in the history of New York City. I love him to death.
Yeah.
You guys got to stop.
He's not wrong.
You guys got to stop with this. You know, they had the same record last year, so why wouldn't Thibodeau come back?
Yeah.
Because Thibodeau wasn't good enough to win an NBA championship.
I'm just saying.
I'm not saying Mike Brown is. We're going to find out.
We're going to find out.
But it's funny. A week and a half ago, there ain't nothing wrong with the Knicks.
100%.
They had 4 bad games in a row, guilty as charged.
Yes.
And all of a sudden, it's, they were better with Thibodeau. Hey, did you know what their points per game was under Thibodeau? Yeah, I do.
I think that's become a thing because it's a different team. And I would tell you this. I think we've seen stretches of basketball played by the Knicks this year that were better.
Brilliant.
Than anything we saw last year.
Now,
but we've seen stretches where they are worse
and Karl-Anthony
than they were
Towns
at any point last year.
Is an enigma.
Yeah.
And by the way, I'll give you another thing, and I'll be the only guy to say. Don't think it's a coincidence that Karl-Anthony Towns' play dropped off after he got engaged. That happens to dudes.
Yeah.
Why? Because, as I've said a million times, that stuff's undefeated. You might ask me, what stuff?
Yeah, what stuff, Craig?
Vajayjay. It is undefeated. It has taken down countries. It has taken down leaders. And for sure, it's taken down athletes. Okay. It's undefeated. So my man gets engaged. Small focus on that for a minute. Forgot how to play basketball for a couple games. Now he's trying to find his way in the Mike Brown offense again. And then once he gets comfortable at home and she's doing whatever she does in that relationship,
right? Like
cook and clean and make sure dinner's on the table when the man gets home, if that's how they live their lives, I don't know. He'll be right back to 25 and 15 every night.
You think that's it? Too much?
Yes.
Too much Vajayjay right now. Too much.
Wow.
Weakens the knees. That whole thing. You can't.
I don't know about weakens the knees. It weakens the brain.
Weakens the brain.
Yes, it's a drug. I don't know if you do drugs. I do. And any man that says I've never been, bitten by that drug, yeah, you have. Yeah. Or you're a monk. And then, you got other issues. That's right?
Don't trust the monk.
So just trust me. What the engagement's now in the rearview mirror. You watch. Just start balling.
Gonna start balling. Well,
yeah, he is.
I'd like him to start because last night was pretty pathetic.
But I mean,
as bad a performance as he's had in his career.
The crying though is like, guys,
I get it.
Are we really gonna do this?
I'm with you.
We're gonna start. Like I told the guys when I agreed to come back to do the show. This ain't a hot take show. We're not doing that every day. I think the Knicks have lost the championship because they lost 4 games in January. I don't think Mike Brown's a very good 4 games in January. Oh, you can't trust Brunson. 4 games in January. And now, Josh Hart comes back. Overnight, they're better defensively.
Of course.
So let's just slow
and rebounding.
roll.
They got out-rebounded badly last night, too. They need him. He's the best center rebounder.
Detroit's got the best record in the conference.
They do.
Now, we got blown out. 30-point loss sucks. I'm not going to say it doesn't. Non-competitive in the second half. We think they might make their run. The run never came. But I'm not panicking.
I'm not panicking
I'm not writing off the season.
You keep 2 became 3, 3 became 4.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Let's make sure 4 doesn't
It's
become
like a
5.
win streak and a losing streak. They happen. It's like when you Yankee fans.
Yes.
And I'm probably going to be a Yankee fan again this year.
I
haven't decided, but probably.
All right.
It drives me crazy listening to this radio station.
Okay.
Because I was listening as a non-host the last couple of years. And you people drive me crazy. You drive me crazy. It's like April 19th. Oh, that's it. That's it.
I know.
A pitching staff sucks.
I know.
No one gets a clutch hit.
Yep.
Can't trust Mendoza.
Yeah.
Boone sucks. Like, it's April.
I know.
Right? And you're all the same. That's why I'm here.
But listen, I'm with you on that.
Keep things calm.
I try and keep
and
the
above
Yankee
board
fans.
and normal.
But here's the point, though.
What?
They lost the division on a tiebreaker.
Yes, they did.
They won
Every
94
game counts.
games. Every game counts. Right?
I agree.
Okay. So you can get frustrated a game in April because you could literally point to that and say, if that idiot didn't blow a 4-run lead in the 9th, yes, I'm talking to the next future closer of the New York Mets.
Yeah.
If you didn't blow a 4-run lead against Tampa Bay in April,
right,
the Toronto Blue Jays would have had to come to Yankee Stadium.
It goes both ways. And by the way, you would have lost to Toronto anyway.
Probably.
Let's be honest about that.
But maybe they get knocked off by the Red Sox.
Maybe, but they were better. They were better.
They were better. They had a better matchup.
It was the same record. Toronto.
They were 2 out. They were 2 innings away from losing in Game 7 to Seattle.
Yeah, that's right.
So, I mean, I don't think the Seattle Mariners are better than the Yankees.
I don't think they are either.
The postseason's a crapshoot.
Yeah, April 17th, we lost the entire season on the division that day. It's crazy talk. Because here's why. Because you guys never consider the game you come from behind, down 4 runs in the 9th inning,
100%.
and steal a victory, which is why I've always said this. You're going to win 60 games every year guaranteed. You're going to lose 60 games every year guaranteed.
Yeah.
All right?
It's what you do.
You got 42 other games.
Yeah.
Those are the only games that matter.
Yeah.
The games that you blow a 4-run lead in the 9th, the games you come back from down 4 runs in the 9th.
Yeah.
Those are the only games that matter, and every team's in the same boat. You're going to win 60, you're going to lose 60. The games that get decided late.
Yeah.
What do you do in those 42 games?
You come up with that all by yourself?
All by myself?
That's amazing.
That's exactly right.
I'm glad.
Why? Has someone else stolen that from me?
I've never heard that.
You ask anybody. That's a me thing. That and pitchers only pitch 1 inning a game.
Yeah.
But they pitch every game.
But they pitch every game. So you have 9 pitchers on the staff. They
You're going to have a couple injuries. Probably need like 12.
Just in case.
Maybe 13.
Yeah.
What's a normal team carry? 13, 12?
Yeah, 12, 13.
Who's the baseball guy? Thank you. I told you. By the way.
All right.
No one wins the Cy Young in that manner, obviously.
Well, I mean, someone would have to, unless they get rid of the award.
Not on my team. I'm saying if I do that.
Oh, okay. I thought you were assuming all of baseball.
Garrett Cole.
No.
Garrett Cole. 1 inning a day.
That's ridiculous.
1 inning a day.
It's ridiculous.
First inning. Done. Freed. You get the second. We'll get to Bednar. We'll get to him eventually.
Okay. All right.
But that's how it goes.
All right. Listen, we're getting closer and closer to
I
that.
can't wait for my guy, Big Boone, to come on the show.
Yeah, you see,
I'm going to walk him through that.
Big Boone.
Big Boone, AB. I'm going to walk him through that, and I guarantee you he says, you know what? I think there's some merit to that idea.
I guarantee he does not.
And he's a baseball lifer. His dad's a baseball guy. His uncle's a baseball guy.
Grew up
brother's a baseball guy. Yeah. He's a baseball, right? They eat baseballs for breakfast in the Boone house.
Yeah.
Yeah. That being said,
he's not going to like that idea.
He's going to love it. You know why?
Why?
Because he's cutting edge.
Yeah, he's cutting edge.
He's cutting edge. He's cutting edge.
No.
In year 10, cutting edge. Cutting edge. When I think Aaron Boone, I think baseball royalty. But that's just me. Maybe it's the last name more than the first name.
Yeah.
But the Boones are like baseball royalty, right?
Yeah.
Are they like the Ripkins?
Baseball family royalty. Yeah, absolutely.
Like if you think 5 families, baseball royalty, the Ripkins.
The Ripkins.
The Alomars.
The Alomars.
The Boones.
The Boones.
Is there another one that immediately pops to mind?
There should be.
The Mookie Wilsons? Probably not.
Nope. The Griffeys. I mean,
that's only two, though.
2 of them, but they were.
I had very good players.
Yeah.
But probably not, because then you have to go Bonds. Right, Bobby and Barry.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a family, no-name producer that I'm missing?
The Alous, you said?
No, I didn't say the Alous.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
That's one that you didn't say.
Moises and Felipe? Is there a third one?
Yeah.
Must be right. Gotta be like...
What was the
who's the other one?
Well,
name?
Luis
Pepe?
Rodriguez.
Pepe?
Pepe Felipe?
No, Alou.
Alou.
Pepe Alou. Felipe Alou.
Pepe Felipe.
And Moises Alou.
And Moises Alou.
So you got the Alous, the Alomars, the Boones.
Right.
That's about it.
I should know if they're not coming to me off the top of my head.
Baseball family.
Baseball family.
Right?
Yep.
I mean, those guys, that's like Hall of Fame stuff right there. Which is, you always have to wonder, like, why would a singular family like that be blessed with that many amazing talents like they all were?
Right.
Like we take for granted sometimes because you see a guy only bats 210, how hard it is to bat 210.
Yeah.
Like they're better than 99.9% of anyone that's ever picked up a glove, a ball, and a bat.
I know.
Right?
Amazing.
Yeah.
You know what else I found amazing on that line that I've been talking about for a while?
I'm being set up here because I see you two.
No, it had nothing to do with what he was telling me. No, he was telling me Luis Rojas is part of the Alou family. But
no, he's part of the Rojas family.
Well, I think he's...
No, I think his father-in-law is Moses, which I think is just a Spanish Moses. You
think so? Sounds right. We'll go with it. No. But on the did you hear about the Bill Burr... now I'm forget his name. The lead singer of Smashing Pumpkins. What was
Billy Corgan?
Billy Corgan.
Yes,
that they're apparently brothers, right?
And Bill Burr does not like talking about it.
They don't like talking about it.
And got pissed when Harry Mandel set him up. Yes,
Harry Mandel.
I'm aware of that.
Can you imagine what are the odds that a guy would have two families and sire two children that would grow up to be like one of the more premier voices of '90s rock? And that's
a stretch, but okay.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think Smashing Pumpkins. I'm not limited to 90s, a wildly successful 90s rock
And the other one
musician.
become a woke comic?
Well, I mean, woke, but one of the better comics of his.
I think he's a brilliant comic,
yeah.
I don't like how he's changed the act because the act was brilliant.
Right. But what are the odds that you would, just like someone who would have multiple kids from multiple people would have two, extremely successful, creative people?
If you're going down that road, what's the likelihood that you could have 5 brothers that go platinum with every album, and 2 daughters who also have #1 hits?
Right, the Jacksons.
Bingo.
Yeah, but they were in one band. I mean,
Janet wasn't in the Jackson 5.
No, I understand that.
Phil was.
Phil
he was the 5th Jackson. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. Yeah, it was Tito, Jermaine, Michael, and Phil.
Those shoulders standing above him.
He was the lesser known of the Jackson 5.
He was the 6th man on the Knicks, right?
Yeah, see?
6th man on the Jacksons.
Here's Matt in Westchester on the Fan. Matt, what's up?
What's up, boys? How we doing?
Good.
Just want to start off, Craig, first time calling, but before I get into my point, I just want to say I just hit 1.5 years in my recovery,
awesome.
and hey, my name is Craig, and everything you do is a huge inspiration for me.
Well, listen, good for you.
I really appreciate that.
What was your addiction?
Gambling.
Awesome.
A year and a half, and a couple of people you've had on the show. I've worked with very closely, so really comes full circle. So
well, listen, when calls like this mean everything to me, and I'm proud of you. 18 months is no joke to be in recovery. I would just ask you one question. I'll let you get into the sports thing. And I ask this question a lot for people like me and like you who are in recovery, who don't gamble anymore. And I'm sure it applies to drugs and alcohol as well. Is there one specific thing that you found that you use to replace all the time and thinking you spent on gambling, like a hobby or something that worked for you?
Yeah, I don't think it was necessarily a hobby, but I think going to an inpatient treatment, especially at my age, I'm only 26, allowed me to sort of reset my appreciation for everything that I had, and I didn't appreciate family. I didn't appreciate texts from my mom, brother, dad, grandmother, and all of it went away. And I think just all of that coming back has really been the thing that keeps me on the straight and narrow every day, because I can't do without that anymore. And there was a time in my life where I was willing to not have that, and now that's something I need and is so integral to me.
Well, good for you. Like I said,
I just wanted to say how much I appreciate it.
I'm really proud of you. You need to hear that. It's great that you're doing it. And I would say this, if you consider the fact that you were able to figure it out at 26, I didn't do it till I was 50. So you're way ahead of the game and have an amazing life in front of you. And I'm really thankful that you shared that. So thank you. So go to your football point. Go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the only thing that, really sticks out to me, and I know C-Mac, I've been listening to you for a while, just listening to you talk about the Jets is 2 points. if you fire Glenn, what is the pitch to other coaches coming in that would make them want to take the job, right? Because it's like, okay, you draft a rookie quarterback and you win 3 games, and you look really bad. Like, what coach is going to be like, I really want to take this job, knowing that Aaron Glenn, yes, he made the decision to get rid of Rodgers, but like, how are you selling that? The Jets can't afford to be, I think, more dysfunctional than what they are. And I think perpetuating that without the Mike Vrabel, slam dunk hire is not a good move. And the other point I just want to make is, T-Mac, I hear you talk a lot about, especially concerning the Giants, how, they were really competitive against this team, but then they didn't win. And they were really competitive against this team, and then they didn't win. The Jets, for the first 7 weeks of the season, outside of they were not competitive against Buffalo and they were not competitive against Dallas, were competitive every week, and they didn't win.
Yeah, but and Matt, I appreciate your call. And obviously, Big Mac, we'll get into that in a second. That's a participation trophy.
Yeah, no, great.
It's a moral victory, and we get to that might work for kids, at the local dojo or kids in Little League, which it does, and there's a lesson there. Not for pros. Now, I'll answer it first, and you jump in.
Yeah.
What you say to a prospective head coaching candidate, to me, is simple. There's only 32 of these jobs.
Absolutely.
You want one or not? Like, I'm not selling them on the Jets.
No.
We have no culture.
Yep.
We have no history of winning. I'm not selling them on the building, which is great. But every team's got a great facility outside of Cincinnati, more or less. I'm selling him on the opportunity to walk on water in New York City. Think about how fondly we think of Rex Ryan. Rex Ryan had 2 good years.
Yep.
Right? Great years. Back-to-back AFC championship games. I never would have fired him. Another story for another day. But you're offering these men one of 32, and that should be enough.
No. I totally agree. That should be enough. You're also offering him a top pick with a chance to draft a quarterback, a team with a bunch of cap space, that money to spend. And, one of the 32 teams in the NFL. I think that, and again, but that's not a reason. We talk about that as if that's a reason to hang on to someone that we don't believe in.
No, it's not.
I mean, Glenn shouldn't stay because I don't know who I'm going to hire.
I agree.
That's just not a good enough answer for me. You could find someone. You have found coaches in worse scenarios and guys who no one ever heard of, right? We're all falling all over ourselves to get Mike Tomlin. He was a defensive backs coach who nobody thought of until he got into the room. Because of the Rooney Rule.
Right.
And now they've had a coach for 19 years. So the idea that, who the hell are they going to hire? There's no Mike Vrabel. There's a long list of guys between Glenn and Vrabel that I would be willing to take a chance on right now, as opposed to a guy who clearly, to me, can't handle the job.
And I would...